What's going on, people? This is Vision. This right here is a vid that I said I was going to post. It's critical. This is called I Finally Narrowed It Down. Now, I finally narrowed it down is because when I say that, it's like, who's behind the Facebook profile? Who's behind the profile that I don't do? Goes to show now, government, United States federal government, they designed the chip, they did that. They're a part of that. And then it goes to show, too, who are the ones trying to say they know me and they're talking about me. And part of that whole profile. They're agencies that are part of the government. Okay, so my enemy, there's another enemy that I had posted on my YouTube channel, Roger. That person I found out is part of a government agency. And then that person is vouching for the Facebook profile. And then what they do, and like I said it before, everything that I post and that I say on my YouTube, they counter on that. They go against that. Counteract, however you want to call it. But they go against what I say, what I do. So it goes to show right there, no street gangs are behind it. No race is behind it. Because I'm going to tell you why that comes into play. Just because of ancestral background on me, that comes into play. And what the government took over, they took over on what a gang started. And it just so happened that gang, my enemy, Oscar, is heir to the Nuestra Familia, the Machete, whatever. So that's why that red comes into play also with the Mexicans. And then in the Bloods, with the blacks, that is it's something to do with just a color thing, but it's also a pride thing as well, because it's like, okay, look, it's like we picked this color, but we don't want to get rid of that color. That's what they say. That's their base color. So they're going to do whatever it takes so their color can stand higher. But I'm not, I've already mentioned, this is not what that video is about. They're hiding behind race. Once they start falling, then they got to pick race. And then once they fall on the race, then they got to fall on the colors. And then, so it's like, what is the government hiding behind? And I've also said it before, they're just stalling it out. It's a stall out. So anybody you meet behind the Facebook profile, anybody that wants to say they know me, it's already, they're government. They're government. They don't know me. I don't know those people. They're just government people that got information about me, and they relay it to stars and try to say like they know me. But if they took pictures with me and they try to say like they know me and they're putting it on a profile that I don't do, they're government. That's government. They belong to some government agency. So whether it's CIA, FBI, or whatever kind of government that they, because I had made a video on the closing, part one, stating that, okay, you know, people who are in the military, they don't do that kind of stuff. But that's the people they pick. But they pick the low military. So there's people who are in the military and they went to the military and they did whatever and they look good. You know, they got everything good going. And they'll bring orders to people. It's like but they go down the list. So they got to pick the bottom of the barrel to like go against me, or people who worked in the military just hard up for money or something like that. So, you know, I mean, but that's what the government's doing, and they have to keep quiet, you know, so that there's and then because of the NorCal Masons on that whole drama, because the NorCal Masons picked to go against me, and they know I'm not all that, so they have to work, they have to spend money, they have to do all that. So I finally narrowed it down. Who's behind the Facebook profile? Well, it goes to show it's not no gangs. There's no street gangs. The only ones who are trying to get the street gangs into it are the people who were in the military. People, the government is trying to fool people and trying to get people to do things to me. F-Scar, my enemy F-Scar, Oscar, he's trying to fool those Mexicans so the Mexicans could do stuff for him. Because at the end, it's all about trying to fool stuff. It's trying to lie to the people so they can do stuff for them. And me, I don't want nobody to do anything for me. The only thing I want people to do for me is understand my space and this YouTube channel. That's the only thing. I don't want people to go out there and beat somebody up or go out there and, I don't know, whatever they pay people. Lie to somebody, go talk to some. I don't go out there and if I had money to go have somebody go talk lies to somebody or convince somebody to go against me. No, I wouldn't do that. That's not, you know. So it's like, you know, this is what's going on. This is what's happening. I narrowed it down. So if people want to know who's behind the Facebook profile, and any of that, it's already it's top government. It's government. It's federal government, IRS, all that whole. I've said it before. They're using that technology. Anybody, all those friends that are linked up to that profile that's supposedly supposed to be me, they're all government agents. If you take one of those people for hostage, they're going to time machine that. Because they don't want people to find out the real. And they're not going to take it to court. They're causing a whole bunch of drama to the world because they want to keep that Facebook profile real because of the NorCal Masons. They took over because of that Red Norteño gang, which is heir to my enemy Oscar, which he's trying to take credit on everything I do and everything I am. Because he's nothing. There's no credit on him. It's all me. So what's going on right now is they're trying to like twist it out. I don't know, because they want this whole, like I said, this whole Hitler thing that America and the whole world went to for like 2 world wars, and now America is finally accepting what Hitler did, and they want what Hitler is basically about. And it's like, okay, well, it's like, well, then why the fuck did you do 2 world wars? Everybody died. It's fucking, and now you want that? That's what they want? Oh, you know why? Because they didn't develop the technology. They didn't develop the technology back in those days. Because believe me, if they developed the Wi-Fi, back then Hitler would be the new world leader. Remember little MySpace YouTube channel?